But here he comes with his technology, and that's why it made him proud. Okay? So that pride is engrafted in him to the fact that he thinking he's doing all of this on his own. And he know who we are. Okay? Your average smoke six-pack Joe, he doesn't know. Alright? But the ones who run the world, I would say the elite so-called white people, man, the elite crackers, man. Okay, they know who we are, so therefore they purposely oppress us, man. Like the brother said, they bring in that term ghetto. All right, you had a rape incident where a black guy did. They used the word rape. You know what I'm saying? But it was a white college student. They didn't use the word rape, man. They sugarcoated it. Okay, so it won't seem as bad. All right, and even with that, well, he got a few months in jail versus the black guy getting years, man. Okay, that's just part of the injustice in the system, man. All right, you definitely see the police brutality that's going on, and all that is going to cause what? It's going to stir up a race war, man. Okay, and that's part of the scriptures as well.
I got something because we was talking earlier, and we was talking about this society is trying to build a one world government, right? But this is one account in Genesis chapter 11, verse 1. It says, and the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. All right, and it came to pass as they journeyed from the east that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there, and they said one to another, go to, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the earth.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, they was all trying to come together to build a tower, the Tower of Babel, man. And Babel goes to Babal, the Hebrew word Babal, which means confusion, okay? And that's also why this place is known as Babylon, because they pretty much want to do the same thing in these times, man. And we're going to get another account on the same situation.
And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. The Lord, see, that's an example right there, the children of men, that's talking about the other nations, you know. It says, and the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they began to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech.
Yeah, so at a point of time, they was all speaking Hebrew, basically. And then after that, when they started to build this Tower of Babel, the Lord, as it said, he went and confounded their language. That's why the Chinese speak what they speak, English speak what they speak. Everybody got different languages to this day, man. And it all started back then.
It says, go. Let's look here. Verse 8. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence from the face of all the earth, and they left off to building a city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth. Yep. And from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. And so this is an account when everybody came together. What are they always talking about now? That the Lord loves everybody. If we all come together and do this in unity and all that. Nah, man, you're supposed to have division. You're supposed to separate the good from the bad. You're supposed to separate the meat from the veggies. You're supposed to separate things because other things could contaminate other things. You know, they teach you that in basic elementary school. One rotten apple destroys the whole bunch. What you do with a rotten apple, you separate. All right? What you do if you got mold on your house, you got to cut that hole out of your house. Okay? Or else the mold will spread. All right? And it'll be unstoppable. So, therefore, there's people out here, mainly nations, that are mold. And they got to be separated, man. All right? They got to be separated. People are separated for reasons. It says through much knowledge that the Most High divided the nations, man. through much knowledge. He didn't do it like, woke up like, man, I'm tired of everybody hanging out together. I'm hating on that. I don't like that. I don't got no friend. I'm going to separate y'all. No. Through much knowledge, the Most High divided the nations. Okay? That's just how it works. You separate work from play. Everything don't belong together, man. You don't take your food, put it on a plate. You don't take your green peas, your mashed potatoes, your steak, and blend it all up together and drink it like a smoothie. That's nasty, man. That's the same thing with the society. You're not supposed to go here and take from this nation, and then go take from this nation, and then take from this nation, and act like you got a theology, man. All right? The falling away, our separation from the Most High, which made us relinquish our power, was turning our backs on him, man, and going to other people, man. And that runs rampant in our nation, amongst our nation, man. That's why it's very difficult for our people to tell them that they're Israelites. They'd rather be Christians, they'd rather be Egyptologists, they'd rather be Mormons, they'd rather be American. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we're making this up. You can go on the news and see how Colin Kaepernick, when he's just telling the truth about a situation, you got our own people that say, I don't know what you're doing with this flag. You know, that flag represents us. I'm an American. But you would choose to be American over the representing the condition of your people, man. All right? Our people have turned their backs on just being an Israelite, man. I guarantee you, if we told a so-called white man he was an Israelite and he was the only nation that can get salvation, then nobody have nothing to question about it, man. Okay? But, and guess what? They act like Israelites over in our land today, and nobody questions it. You know what I'm saying? Which the Bible says that the Israelites are the only ones that can receive salvation. Nobody questions that. But then when we say we're Israelites, we tripping, man. You know what? Like we said, it's Stockholm Syndrome, man. All right? And you got to become an individual. You got to separate yourself from America, man. America is a piece of shit. It's slavery, man. Okay? It's bitterness, man. Everything is bitter about this place. The food, you know what I'm saying? Not only the taste of it, the price of it. You know what I'm saying? The food is not rich. You can't eat regular tilapia because it got this and it got that in it. You can't go and eat this because it got this and it got GMO and this and that. You can't drink this. This place is bitter, man. This place has nothing positive about it. It just looks positive. All right? It's like buying some fake J's, man. They look real. They let you try to do a crossover. The whole soul gonna come off it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's America. Yeah, you know, people act happy, but people are the most unhappy here, man. Happiness ain't riches, man. You know? Happiness is actually having time to enjoy your family, man. You know? Actually seeing your child grow up, man. We're in a society that you don't even got time to raise your children, man. You know? Like the wages are so high, rent is so high, then you got utilities, then you got food. So now you with two people gotta work two jobs. What kind of logic is that, man? Why would you set a wage that high that a married couple has to work two jobs apiece just to start, you know, increasing, man? You know, the way they carry their money system is wicked, man. When you work for somebody, the scriptures tell you that when you work for somebody, before the sun go down, you're supposed to give that person their wages. And you don't give them no paper, no fiat notes. You know what I'm saying? The money, the paper dollar that we got is basically vouchers to go to Walmart, to go to Best Buy. It's just a voucher. But I guarantee you, if I work for Walmart for a month, for a smaller Walmart, I wouldn't have to go and work for them no more. Or if I work at Walmart for a year and you give me 6 acres and this and that, I wouldn't have to go back to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? This system is just it's slavery without shackles, man. You know? the money system, the laws that's in this land, everything, man. Go ahead.
It's, Genesis 13:1. Abram went up out of Egypt, he and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him unto the south. And Abram was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold.
He was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold. And the next thing he was looking for was land. That's what the Most High promised him. He promised him land. Okay? What the Lord promised us, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Israelites. He promised us the land of Israel, man, which is the most, right now it's not fertile because we're not in that land, and that land is polluted, but that used to be the Fertile Crescent. Guess what? That was the land, that was the Garden of Eden before the whole world, the whole globe of landmasses split up. Before Pangea split up, Jerusalem, or the land of Israel, was the center of the world. Okay? One can argue, but no, Israel is the homeland of motherland, man. That's the origins of everything, man. All right, now that it's all kind of wickedness going on in that land, it's polluted. So now it's like a desert land, it's a wasteland, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Yep, when righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Go ahead.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Yeah, what you see, I don't care how you put it, it's mourning from natural disasters. You had an 8.4 hurricane, an 8.4 earthquake in Mexico. You got Harvey. You got another hurricane that's hitting harder than that one about to come. You got forest fires in California. You know, you got all kind of things going on. You got wars and rumors of wars. You know, this country linking up with this country and the other country saying I don't like that. You know, you got uproars of the people. This don't look like America's doing a great job at keeping peace going, man. Every time they want to go to war, they claim it's about peace. Okay? Use proper logic. Stop believing everything the so-called white man say. If I were to tell you as a man and tell somebody, look, I'm about to leave and go make some money, and I come back with less money, I'm lying, man. It's just simple. If they say they're going to go make some peace, and then even when they finish doing what they're doing, it creates more problems. All this ISIS and Al-Qaeda and all that, them people, if you got real life terrorists, which they're a number of CIA people, but them terrorists, so-called terrorists in theory, are born through getting bombed through predator drones and all that, man. When people don't like America because they over there bombing them, they over there taking their resources, and then don't want help them the right way. They'll place a puppet up, man. You know? That's it to that? Yep, so give me Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 8 by Shah. Now what shall we do as Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? What is our job? All right? How did we get here? It all came from not obeying the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's what it stems from, man. It don't stem from how much you love the Lord. You're supposed to love the Lord with all your heart, but you got to do something with that too, man. It's too many of our people saying that they love the Lord, but they ain't doing nothing about it, man. They ain't doing nothing about it. Get up off your ass and do something, man. It don't work like that. The Lord ain't. He's a real individual. He keep it real with you. If you deal with him, he's gonna deal with you, man. That's just how it works. And he put that spirit in us, man. You know, if I got a woman and she buttering me up, oh, you look so good, and blah blah blah, and woo woo woo, and then I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, see her or get something, and she don't never want to do that, I'm gonna get the notion that you don't really want to fuck with me, man. You know? That's why people do to the Most High. Oh Lord, you're so great, you're so wonderful, you're so this. The Lord was like, hey, if you love me, keep my commandments. I don't know about that. Lord, get the notion like these niggas just fronting, they flexing, man. Okay, go ahead.
Jeremiah 3:8. And I saw when for all the causes where my backsliding Israel committed adultery.
Yep, they committed adultery. What is adultery? It's going off because the Lord considers Israel as a comely and delicate woman. All right, He considers us as a woman, as a nation. When we committed adultery, we went and messed with another man, so to speak, as a nation. What is that another man? The so-called white man system. I'm a diehard American. I'm a Christian. You know, whatever banner you're under, that's a whole nother relationship you're in. And then you come home smelling like Egyptology, trying to lay under the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? Most High, like, man, you stink, man. Get out of here, man. Nobody wants an adulterous spouse, right? So why would you go this, try to be an American and then pray to the Lord, man? You got pork on your breath, you know? You got adultery in your heart. You got I want to be a diehard American. I want to get this college degree, you know?
Says, I have put her away and given her a bill of divorce.
So the Most High, He said we were backsliding as a nation, so He cut us off and gave us a bill of divorce. And anytime the Lord separates Himself from us, once again, I said earlier, we become powerless, man. We don't have that ability